Hello again, and we begin with the disturbing arrest, though, of a New York man police say was trying to lure young boys for sex.
CBS 2's Suzanne Manuel is live at O'Hare, and Suzanne, police say O'Hare is one of the places they accuse the suspect of hanging around to prey on these victims.
In Middletown, New York, police officials are saying that Jesus Manuel Cano followed young boys and men into the bathrooms here at O'Hare Airport. He basically went to about 6 or 7 bathrooms for several hours at a time here, videotaping the men and the boys at urinals. Now, this is the man Middletown, New York police have arrested. His name, again, Jesus Manuel Cano. He is a Jehovah's Witness minister from northern New York. Inside that car you see there, his blue Nissan, police found beer, an ointment of some sort, and condoms and pictures that you see there, pictures of young boys. Police say Cano would pass naked photos of himself out to young boys, asking them to call him if they wanted a good time.
Well, the Detective Bureau has made contact with Customs and Immigration. We've also made arrangements to contact some of the other agencies in this area. And after viewing the videotape, we'll be, checking into the possibility that some crimes might have been committed in Illinois.
Now, Middletown police are contacting Chicago police so far. Cano has only been charged in New York, in Middletown, New York, with attempting to promote an obscene gesture on a child. In talking with O'Hare officials here, they say that they are not aware of this media report. However, they do stress once they do have the information they need, they will assess this, they will investigate, and they will prevent any future incidents like this from happening. But again, Diane, this gentleman went into the bathrooms here allegedly with a hidden camera to take these pictures, and they also had video inside the terminals. And what was very interesting to the investigators as well, you could hear the announcements here at O'Hare for the flight, so that's one tip-off that the police had to know for a fact that he was here at O'Hare.
Now, Suzanne, this is one of the more outrageous of these stories to come to light right now. So will they use the announcements on those speakers to, I guess, alert people of when they might have been at the airport? And do you know what he was doing with the pictures that he did take?
At this point in time, we do not know when he took the videotape here at O'Hare. As far as what he was doing with all the photos confiscated, we're not certain either. But one fact that we do know is that he was taking pictures of himself with his own camera and passing them out to young boys. And that is what tips police off as well, because one of the young boys that he tried to lure with a photo presented that photo to his parents. His parents called police in New York.
Okay, we'll stand by for more. It's sad, but you have to do what you have to do to protect your children. And the man was busted accused of taking a hidden camera into the bathrooms at O'Hare and taking pictures of children. Tonight, the disturbing pictures that landed him in police custody. Good evening. I'm Diane Byrne.
And I'm Antonio Mora. 50-year-old Jesus Manuel Cano is in custody in New York tonight. Police believe he was soliciting children for sex. Evidence found in his car in Middletown, New York, included a video camera with a disturbing tape that was shot at O'Hare Airport. CBS 2's Suzanne Manuel is at O'Hare. And Suzanne, travelers are understandably concerned about these allegations.
Antonio, passengers say they're going to be keeping an even closer eye on their children because of what you're about to see. This is Jesus Manuel Cano videotaping himself. Middletown, New York police say Cano used a hidden camera to tape young boys and men while they were using the urinals here at O'Hare.
After viewing the videotape, we'll be, checking into the possibility that some crimes might have been committed in Illinois.
Cano came to the Middletown Police Department's attention because of this picture. Police say he was passing out copies of this naked photo of himself to young boys to lure them for sexual encounters. A boy in New York received the photo. He told his parents. They called police.
This past Saturday night, I was able to make contact with Mr. Cano, passing myself off as a 15-year-old boy, and I subsequently arranged a meeting in Middletown with him, and he did arrive for the meet.
When police arrested Cano, he had this ID with him. It shows he's a Jehovah's Witness minister from northern New York. Police searched his blue Nissan. Inside, they found photos of young boys, some kind of ointment, beer, and condoms. Middletown police have also contacted Customs and Immigration officials. You see, photos of this boy from the Caribbean were also discovered in Cano's car. Word of Cano's alleged hidden camera taping inside O'Hare's men's bathrooms had passengers with children concerned.
I take him into the bathroom with me so he's old enough to understand how this world really is right now, so it's sad.
A spokesperson for O'Hare tonight says once the aviation officials view the police reports, an investigation will be done to prevent anything like this from happening in the future. So far, Cano has been charged in New York with 2 counts of attempting to promote an obscene gesture on a child. And more charges could follow, Antonio, because Chicago are joining in that investigation. Chicago police now working hand in hand with
predator on the prowl.
Police say the 15-year-old man from New York used a hidden camera in a bathroom at O'Hare to videotape young boys. Police uncovered more evidence at his home. CBS 2's Joni Lum is live at O'Hare now. And Joni, this suspect could face a long list of more charges.
That's because there are thousands of images, Diane. Chicago police say they are aware of the new evidence. Chicago aviation authorities say they are concerned that something like this allegedly happened at one of their airports. But both agencies say they can't comment on the investigation until police in New York brief them on all the evidence found at the suspect's house.
The overnight raid at the suspect's house yielded much more evidence than police expected. Hundreds of photographs, several computer memory sticks, and DVDs. One labeled Chicago O'Hare Airport.
Each one of the hard drives and the computers will be forensically looked at.
Jesus Cano, a 50-year-old minister from Middletown, New York, allegedly followed men and boys into restrooms at O'Hare and secretly videotaped them using the urinal. The recording lasts about 7 hours. Police first arrested Cano after recovering naked pictures of him advertising for sex. Cano allegedly arranged for a meeting with a teenage boy, and that's when police busted him. In his car, they found photos of boys, condoms, and beer. Now they believe there could be dozens of victims, and they're trying to locate them.
When we went into the area that his roommate said was his area, we saw all 2 computers set up running that would run simultaneously.
Middletown police say it will take days to examine the volume of DVDs, photographs, and videos, but they do expect more charges against Jesus Cano. They don't know how many times he allegedly came through O'Hare or if he had contacts here in Chicago. Diane?
Hey, sorry. Of using graphic pictures to lure young children tonight, one of his alleged victims is speaking out. CBS 2 investigative reporter Scott Weinberger broke the story and has exclusive follow-up details from Middletown.
He is a 50-year-old minister with the Jehovah's Witnesses, but today, Jesus Cano stands charged with trying to lure 2 boys to a remote area of Middletown for sex. One of those victims spoke exclusively with CBS 2 because of the nature of the alleged crime and his age. His identity will not be revealed.
He said, come here, would you guys like to read?
The 15-year-old told us that Cano handed him a naked photo of himself along with a way for the teen to contact him.
He said, call me at this number, set it on the booklet.
The teen's family called police, and Cano was arrested within 20 minutes. When they searched his car, they say they found photos and videotapes, which prompted investigators to search Cano's home late last night.
We saw all 2 computers set up running that would run simultaneously.
The new evidence includes several computer systems, memory sticks containing hundreds of photographs, along with DVDs, including one labeled Chicago International Airport.
And each one of the hard drives and the computers will be forensically looked at.
Police now believe while traveling throughout the country and South America with the Jehovah's Witnesses, Cano allegedly took photos of children in sexual positions. As CBS 2 first reported, police also located a videotape which they say was shot by Cano at Chicago's O'Hare Airport as he followed boys and men into the bathroom with a hidden camera taping them as they used the urinal. Chicago police tell CBS 2 they have requested a copy of that videotape in an attempt to locate any possible victims seen in that graphic hidden video. Cano remains behind bars in the Orange County Jail, charged